Okay, sorry about that. My card ran out of space. So I'm going to crimp the ribbon part of this with my crimper. This is an old crimper, if you're wondering where I got it. I got it at Joann's back in probably 2006 or 2007, possibly. They don't carry it anymore. It's not as wide as the Fiskars one, so the brat side of me wants to get the Fiskars one, but the practical side of me says, get over it, you have a crimper. So let's hope I continue to win that battle. Alright, so I'm going to ink it a little bit just so that the ridges show up a little bit more. Then we're going to check on our little award here. Okay, and then we're going to add, is that not so cute? That is adorable. Robin, thank you for that zigzag circle. I love it. And she got me the ticket one too, ticket die for the tickets stamp set from the Stamps of Life. She's awesome. Okay, so I just added a little bit more ATG to that, and I think it needs a little more glue right here. Right there, just for good measure so that the thing doesn't fall apart. And there's a lot of glue there, so I'm gonna let that dry. Let me show you where this is gonna go and what I've got so far. I gotta reach over here. So, okay. So this is my December daily. So fun. I love this project. Thank you, Tanya Gibbs, for inspiring me to do this. Because I really had no desire to make one until I watched her video. She really made me want to watch. So if you've never watched her December daily, you should go watch it. She just on the search, just do Tanya Gibbs and you'll find her. She's got a lot of nice videos. She's fun to watch. Okay, so let's move in here into the page where this is going. See, I did another one here, but this one I only did one layer. Oops. I gotta put glue on that, and then it's not loopy. See what I mean? It's just loose little fringe. This on the end is more like what I just showed you. It's loops. Loops, loops, loops. Okay. So this is the 18th when we went to the Nutcracker at the Bob Carr. This is what I did there. And so there you have it. Okay. Totally interactive, lots of journaling in my handwriting. I like to do it in my handwriting. And then over here, this was in Bithlo. We went to the Christmas party there, the community Christmas party. Adrian and I volunteered to clean and to help decorate. So there we are putting up the very lopsided Christmas tree, but nevertheless a Christmas tree, and these two lovely Harding boys were helping. They were wonderful. And then there's all the journaling, and I'm going to add a strip of washi tape right here just to kind of give it. This down here was a stamp, one of those roll stamps from Close to My Heart. No, from Stampin' Up. And you just like roll the ink on, and then you roll it, but I don't like it. It just looks like too much writing. So I'm going to break that up with a piece of solid, some sort of a solid washi tape. Maybe the one that Robin gave me last year, that's peppermints. I'll probably use that one. And I still have to adhere this down. This is, right now, this is sitting on a piece of just pattern paper. So I'm going to adhere that down, but I was going to stamp some words here, so I thought this would be easier to take this down off, do my stamping for my title, and then, unless I use this for the title, and I just this was all done by hand, and I was watching Allie Edwards on Scrapbook Soup on YouTube, and she showed how she just does those by hand, so I tried it out, and I like the way it turned out. And then on this page, this is where my award's going to go, and this is also not adhered down. It's a piece of that the same pattern paper, which is from, I think it's called Olive Bright or something like that. I was trying to find a piece of scrap that has the name on it, but that's it. Something like that. Okay, so I just cut it like that, and then I put my photos on here. That's my friend Robin that I always mention, and she and I went to the Boston Coffee House at Waterford, and then this was my present to her. I wanted to show. I had fun packaging her little presents, and then you can see our coffee, and we were all festive, and it was a great time. So if you live in Florida and you live near Waterford Lakes, try out that Boston Coffee House if you've never been there. It is cozy, and they have great coffees and food. They have breakfast and lunch, and you could just spend the whole morning there like we did. We were there like from 9:30 till afternoon. Okay, it wasn't crowded. It was just fantastic. So anyway, so there you have that little flap, and then of course I'm going to journal here, talk about my friend, and then my little award will go maybe here, or maybe not, because then I can't open it. So maybe I'll put it here. I'll cover up that little snowflake, but that's okay. We could take the snowflake and set it there, because this is another one of the things that she got me, was this emboss and cut die. That's cute. So we'll just be setting that there like that, and that's it. Of course, I added some bling to the middle of those. So I'm going to go ahead and make a commitment here and stick it down. So I'm just going to add my after church today. I have a class at Michael's. If you're new and if you live in Orlando, you're familiar with the Waterford Lakes Michael's. I work at that Michael's. I'm the scrapbook instructor, and I would love to meet you guys. We have crops once a month, and on January 11th from 11 till 2 we have a open house, which means that you can come and meet all the instructors for all the different classes that we offer at Michael's, and you usually they have like a 50% off the classes. So, and then of course, like I said, we have the crop, and that's usually the first Saturday of every month. So if you're interested in coming out, I would love to meet you. I'm always happy to meet new faces and make new friends. This one little loop is not cooperating here. Come on out. Okay, it's fine. And there we go. So I'll probably put maybe something you and me or something like that here. And then on this page, what I did was I got a border punch and just border punched this